Hello and welcome to the Saintly Sounder, your source for all things FIFA. Alright, so today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a squad builder, and that's where I'm going to look at a Serie Bundes hybrid that I can personally vouch for. I think it's really good. It's one of the most unique, yet also incredibly well-balanced squads I've ever built, and it's a squad that you don't see anyone else using, and personally I think it's one of the top 5 squads I've ever used, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. Alright, so here is the squad. Royce, Ramos, Cuadrado up top, with a Juve midfield of Pogba, Tevez, and Vidal in the center, providing a very big rock. Holabas, a very good left back, Greek, and then Chiellini, Barzagli, and De Siglio make out the rest of the back line. Now, the real separator, I feel like, between this squad and a lot of the squads you're going to see is the midfield. Tevez is actually a really good center mid. He's strong, he's quick, and he's got high work rates, which means he's getting up and down the field. Pogba, another very good player. The whole of my midfield can shoot from range, and Pogba's no exception. He can completely take over games, as can any of my front 6. All have the ability to just completely go off for any one game, which makes the whole team that much more deadly. And of course, Vidal, the always consistent man in my midfield, who is very clutch, always around, never the star. But speaking of stars, Marco Reus is one of them, the crazy immense guy, one of my favorite players. Every time I talk about a squad and how much I like it, Reus is in it, and it's no wonder why. He's on 8 chem. He's the only player not on perfect chem, but I don't think that matters too much, as I've used him on 7 chem to great success. Ramos, the highest scoring player according to EA. He's only double 3 stars, but he is quite good. He can jump, he provides an aerial threat to my team, and that nice link to Juan Cuadrado. But Cuadrado's no one's bitch, and he, with his 5-star skills, can tear open a defense. He earns so many penalty kicks, does so many nasty things to your opponents. He can get to the end line and just cheese a ball across. He is truly a game changer. As for the back line, Holabas, I think, provides a lot more pace and a little bit better physicality and height than Evra, but I'll cover that later in the week. Chiellini and Barzagli, probably the best defensive hyperlink in the game, and then De Siglio, a very consistent presence. I might upgrade to Inform Lichtsteiner, but I'm not quite sure. And then Salvatore Sirigu, he's going to put in a solid shift. He may not be overly amazing, but he certainly is a decent player. And then, of course, there you can see Chikawi and Doumbia ready to sweat up the opposition if need be. I tend to bring on Doumbia for Ramos and Chikawi for Tevez, as Tevez can tend to run out of fitness a little early, not being a natural center mid, but overall this team is very strong. As for instructions, I have Royce set to get in and cut passing lanes, Ramos to target man and cut passing lanes, and Cuadrado to get in behind and cut passing lanes. Why always cutting passing lanes? Because I feel like it spreads out your team a little more and allows you to be better able to press the whole field instead of getting caught being too narrow and vulnerable to the switch. I have Tevez with free roam and stay up. I think that really helps him. He almost plays as a CAM in this role, a formation that the game doesn't offer, and I think he is that much better in this role, as he can take long shots, he can boss the midfield a little bit with his strength, and be a very good option. With my front 4 very unlikely to come back, I have Vidal and Pogba to stay back, at least so I won't concede any goals. I put all my trust in the front 4 to get the job done, and for the most part it works very well. My back 4 is all set to stay back as well, although Holabas and De Siglio do make runs quite often up the field. Most of the time, if you play a slow possession game, they're going to be right where you want them, chilling, making the back line solid, which is exactly what you want and one of the keys to winning games in higher divisions. Alright, so if you found this interesting or helpful, you can like and subscribe. I'm on Twitch at the Saintly Sounder, where you can tell me how this squad did. I'm on Twitter at the Red Death 329 if that's your thing. Until next time, see you on the pitch.